One Saturday, Patrick was so bored that he even picked up his Bible. He wondered, why would anyone read this? Suddenly, he was yanked off his bed by a shepherd's staff. Eek! It was pitch black. What happened? He cried. The second set of eyes was a man named Moses. He told Patrick that he was in the first book in the Bible called Genesis. Moses showed Patrick God's creation of the light, stars, mountains and oceans, and finally Adam and Eve. Everything was wonderful until a snake tricked Adam and Eve into disobeying God and eating from a fruit tree. Did God give up on them? No, he still had a wonderful plan. He raised up a great-great-great-grandson named Abraham and gave him a wife named Sarah. God promised Abraham he would be the father of a special nation in a beautiful land. God called this land the Promised Land. At 100 years old, Abraham became the father of Isaac, who became the father of Jacob, and who had 12 sons, and the nation grew and grew. Many years later, in the book of Exodus, Abraham's family had become even larger with Moses as their leader. They were in slavery to the wicked Pharaoh. Moses told Pharaoh to let my people go. Pharaoh said no. Then God brought plague after plague of gnats and frogs and many other things. Pharaoh cried out, "Go!" So the people left and moved out into the desert where it was hot, and they bitterly complained. Then God gave Moses a love letter for the people called the Ten Commandments. In the book of Leviticus, God raised up priests to teach the people about this love letter and other rules to help them obey. Then Patrick hopped into the book of Numbers. There he saw Israel wandering for 40 years in the desert before they would get to their beautiful land. The final book in chapter 1 is Deuteronomy. This was Moses' farewell book, and he said goodbye. Patrick was sad. Moses encouraged the nation to keep God's commandments on their hearts, because now they could go into their beautiful land. Patrick took a little rest and wondered, what one thing have I learned from chapter 1? I know, God has a wonderful plan even though people disobey. Then Patrick thought, does God have a wonderful plan for me? Yes, God has given me a family, a school where I can learn, and good friends. How about you? I'll bet you can think of 3 wonderful things God has given to you. See you in chapter 2.